expect to carry the ball 30-plus times first game?
I mean, I made sure I had a good summer, good. Thank you for the coaching staff here and the weightlifting group here. And they had me ready.
Coming into today, did you think that you would get 30-plus touches? I mean, did you know Jalen wasn't playing, you would get more?
I just had my mindset just ready to go. I didn't really think about how many carries I get. Just all the opportunities I get, just make the best of it.
The most carries you had before in a game was 8. How did you just hold up after the workload today?
Like I said, I had a really big summer, just weightlifting-wise. Got my body right, knowing that this is a little different offense than what I'm used to. And, I was pretty prepared, so I feel good.
How did you feel about the game?
I thought I played good, but we didn't win. So, when you don't get a win, it doesn't really feel like you did anything. We gotta do better, man. Things like that can't really happen. It doesn't matter whose fault it was, and it's not gonna happen again. We gotta get better. That can't happen in the red zone.
What was the conversation like after that play? Were you able to fix it, or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of those weird exchanges, and it was in a weird spot. But you move from that. Like I said, right after that, coming out of halftime, we scored, so it didn't really mean anything.
In general, just how did it feel to be out there doing that?
Great. It was an awesome atmosphere. I'm thankful that fans are allowed to finally come back in. This Camp Randall is definitely a cool place to be on the game day.
You had 3 early runs that all went for 10-plus yards. Do you think that explosiveness is something that you bring to the offense, something you have in your game?
Absolutely. That's why I decided to come here, because I thought that those things could happen here. Kind of showed it today.
Biggest differences between running between the tackles and then the Big Ten versus the ACC?
I wouldn't say there's like a huge difference physically, but 31 carries is a lot different than the ACC. I don't think a lot of backs get 31 carries in the ACC.
Did you feel like you were having more success on split zones compared to some of the more power runs, or did you kind of find a balance?
I think there's a little bit of both. I think I broke a couple of the inside zones, but a couple of the outside zones were breaking too. I mean, I feel comfortable with it all, to be honest with you.
Why do you think it was so challenging to punch it in from the inside? There's really 3 drives where you guys can't pinpoint what the challenge was?
Not necessarily. Once we look at the film, we're gonna figure that out. But they're a football team too. They practice, so they come prepared as well.
Did you say anything to Graham, just to pick his head up, not just on the handoff exchange, but with the way things weren't necessarily moving offensively through the air?
I mean, absolutely. That's my guy. He thick and thin. I don't really care, if he messes up. Everybody messes up, and he's our guy. We're gonna ride with him, so it doesn't even matter. We gotta pick him up. He's gonna trust my guy.
Because you were the first team running back going in, but did you go into this game thinking you were going to be playing the feature more, or did you think the carries might be divided up a little more evenly?
I just, like I said, I kind of just went in with the mindset that I'm going to play and I'm ready to play. So whatever coach asks me to do, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability.
Did you say anything to Jalen at all leading up to this game? Obviously, from what we saw, it seemed like he'd have a role. He didn't play today, just to keep his spirits up.
I mean, Jalen's my roommate, so I always give him some pointers and just tell him keep pushing. That's all we really can do.
I think one of the reasons you said you wanted to come here was a team that's going to run the ball. You wanted to run it more than you did the previous stop. How does your body feel today, and are you ready for that kind of workload if need be week after week after week?
I am. And like I said, it was really vital that I hit the weight room kind of differently than I was a little used to. When I was at my other school, I focused on conditioning a lot. I gained some weight while I've been here. I got up 10 pounds. And, I carried the ball 31 times and I feel pretty good.
What was just the mood in the locker room when you guys dominated a game, the way that you did, holding the ball for 19 minutes? You ran 21 more plays than them, but it's 0-0.
It was just one of those games, we're having trouble finishing, and, we got to do better. I feel like we did a lot of good things today, but we didn't finish, in the red zone. That's how you win football games. The red zone is the most important part of the game.
How do you feel that Isaac Garendo and just him stepping in and complimenting you in the backfield, how do you feel his performance went today?
Great. I love him. I'm thankful for him. And when he came in the game, his numbers called. He executes. He executes very well.
Did Graham have any messages for the offense or the team after this game? He seemed to take this one pretty hard.
I mean, like I said, it's one game. That doesn't ever define anybody. It was Penn State, the opener, you know, and it's just one of those games, you know. Not everybody plays great every game, and he's our guy, so he's gonna do better.